In this week's episode, we advise a viewer in finding a vehicle that looks mature and elegant.
We search for an ideal commercial vehicle suited for small businesses.
And we compare bakkies perfect for traveling and agricultural use.
Hello and welcome to Buyer's Guide. We'll be tackling a fresh batch of your vehicle-related questions and queries once again. And here to help us this week, Michael Pursuit from All Things Motoring and Seppo Betta from Better Cars. Welcome back,
guys?
Gentlemen.
Welcome back again.
Thanks
for joining us. Now remember, if you like the panel's advice, you can send us an email at buyersguide@ignitiontv.co.za, or you can pop us a DM on Instagram @ignitiontv. And please, guys, give us as much information as possible, as well as a picture of yourself. Now we're going to kick off things with a question from Lucas, who's a 38-year-old from KZN who drives a VW Polo 1.4 sedan. He's considering purchasing a 2016 VW CC, priced at 249,000 Rand with about 80,000 Ks on the clock. He's also open to other sedans/SUV alternatives in the same price range that offer decent reliability and mature looks and a touch of class. So, what do we think? Seppo, we're going to start with you.
Okay. Is it because of the way he's dressed?
Yeah, look at him, he's classy. Hey, you got a Cortina
suits.
t-shirt.
You start with him.
Yeah. So what do you think? I mean, he's looking at a CC, VW CC.
I don't know if you'll agree with me, but I'd actually go a bit further than that and just go for the Alfa Romeo Giulietta Quadrifoglio.
For 250,000 Rand.
Yeah.
250K.
Giulietta, yeah.
Wow.
The 2012 model.
That's a really old one, Mark.
It's an enjoyable little car. Great engine.
Yeah.
But he has to choose what he's sacrificing on. Does he want class or reliability? Because, I mean, you got the class with the Alfa. You know, it's a perfect
But it doesn't come with the reliability. Is that what
Oh,
you're saying?
yeah. But, you know, that's just my option.
It is an option. You know, the thing about the VW, though, Mike, I think you'll agree with me, bits and pieces are available.
Absolutely.
And that's just quite nice to keep going.
So if you had started with me, I would have just said, well done, Lucas. Two things.
Yeah.
80,000 kilos on a 2015. It's a beautiful looking car.
Yeah.
I love the Jetta. I love the Passat. I love the CC. With those kilos, 250,000 Rand, don't look further. I'm an Alfa fan. I really am. And I like the Alfa brand. However, let's do Lucas a favor.
Yeah.
Stick to the
No,
VW in this
you should
particular
stick
case.
to it.
Oh, it's a nice number, 80,000 kilometers on the clock, if it is real.
That's
8 years.
That's a
8 years, that's what, 10,000 kilometers a year.
So it's
See,
800 Ks a month.
But now you have to start thinking about Lucas here. Why would he want to actually give up such a good car? If it says low mileage, brilliant car, maybe he's bored. He wants something to enjoy driving.
Yeah. Well, he's got
Keep him busy, then go for the Alfa.
Yeah. You spend a lot of time in the workshops getting it fixed. So I mean, it's difficult. 250,000 Rand nowadays doesn't really buy you anything fancy or classy unless you're going for something a little bit older. This is an 8-year-old car. So, you know, I don't have a problem with that VW CC. I agree with Mark. I think it's a good-looking car. It's convertible
It is a very
as well.
good-looking car.
And it's, if you can verify the mileage, and the way to do that is obviously look at the condition of the car. With that kind of mileage, it should be like brand new.
And should have the service books up to date as well with that kind of
Service
mileage.
books, and then also look at the service book and see where it was serviced, and then phone up the dealer. Take a picture with your phone. Phone up the dealer and say, "Do you remember this car? Did you service it? What was the mileage done at the service?" Don't preempt them and say, "It's got 80,000 Ks. Can you verify that for me?" Because the guy might say, "Yeah."
God had 80,000 Ks in
that car-
2019.
Yes.
No, check and verify it. But I think that's a good option. Sepp was mentioned an Alfa.
You know.
You see, Seg is too quiet.
You said Alpha.
I mean, there's no dispute that Alphas make some beautiful, reliable. I mean, did I say reliable? Good-looking cars. The problem is when it comes to reliability, maintenance costs, and to find somebody that can actually fix them is another story. So that's a concern. So the VW is a bit more generic, I want to say, and you can get it fixed most places. And when you want to come and sell it at a couple of years' time,
someone will buy it.
The Alpha will just, you're just like throwing it off a cliff into appreciation. Okay.
Okay, our next viewer is Seppo. This is Seppo here. He didn't realize he's going to be on the show. Our next viewer is Seppo. He owns a 2017 Renault Sandero Stepway and has an outstanding balance of 101,000 on the finance. With a growing family, he seeks to upgrade to a larger car within his budget of 250,000 Rand. He is willing to put down a deposit of 50,000 Rand and is considering the Renault Duster, Hyundai Tucson and Kia Sportage. Now, Tsepo, you should have known you're coming on the show. You didn't have to send in the question.
I know, but I wasn't getting any reply, so I figured I'd just come here and
here.
question answer. Look, without a doubt, I think the Kia Sportage, good value for money, big space, safety as well is the number one concern because, I mean, he has a family. So I don't know what you think about that.
Yeah, good option. I mean, the Tucson and the Sportage, Mark, as you know, is the same car.
For sure. So
But the
for
Tucson is slightly bigger.
slightly bigger, but for me, he mentioned the Renault. He's comparing apples and chalk, and the chalk is the Renault.
Yeah.
Not even an option, in my opinion. Hyundai, Kia, flip a coin. Which one drives nicer? Which one do you like the look of more? But without a shadow of doubt, one of those two, Renault is out.
You see, in his budget of 250,000 Rand, the Sportage or the Tucson,
Going to be older cars.
it's going to be an older one, although
With
on
mileage.
the Duster, you will find a Duster with a lot less mileage on it. I don't. The Duster's not that bad.
Of all the Renaults, without a shadow of doubt, the Renault Duster is a standout product in the
Maybe
Renault
because
range.
it's not a Renault. Maybe because it's a Dacia.
That's yeah.
But yeah, again, you've got to look at something. If you can get something with lower mileage, and it's something to look
And you
at.
can live with a car that's ugly.
But I'm with Tsepo here.
Yeah.
The Sportage it's better looking. It's got a better backup. I think it's a less risky car. And the thing is, being the fact that it's a Kia, it would have, when it was new, it would have had a nice long service
Plan.
warranty with it.
Yeah.
That means it would have gone to Kia and been looked after. And the same with the Hyundai. So the Renault doesn't come with as long a warranty. So maybe those are the options. The Tucson and the Sportage, you're definitely going to get more space in them.
See?
Yep.
So-
Yeah. So there we go. I think we'd say
Therefore, congratulations.
Thank
on
you.
your-
I answered my own question.
stay tuned. After the break, we find a suitable upgrade from a Hyundai Veloster.
And you search for an ideal commercial vehicle suited for small businesses. You're watching Buyer's Guide, and if you've just joined us, welcome to this week's show. Mtsebo, based in Cape Town, currently drives a fully paid off 2014 Hyundai Veloster with 135,000 kilometers and a full service history. He now wants to upgrade and is interested in the following vehicles: BMW 428i, 435i, or a 640D. With a maximum budget of 400,000 Rand, what should he consider? He's also open to your favorite Audi alternatives.
So you're going to start with me?
No, we're going to
No, not simple.
go on about Audi.
You're going to go on about Audis and tell us
Tell
all.
them your favorite.
Tsepo, 400,000 Rand.
Well, my favorite BMW is, I think you should go with the 428.
So then he put in brackets convertible. I don't think he's going to get a convertible 428 and 400,000 Rand budget.
That's why I said he needs to up the budget. However, let's just start with the Veloster that he wants to keep. The car with the party trick rear door. How many doors has your car got? 3, 5, 4. Make up your mind. Keep that car. That is a future classic.
Cost saving gone stupid. Let's just cut off the store. Let's forget. let's put 3 doors on it, not 4.
Absolutely, but it's going to become a classic. I personally have gone with a 640 diesel.
Yeah.
I think it's an excellent car. All 3 BMW choices that he's chosen. He will need to up the budget to keep the mileage in line. However, as Sagi would say, let's move on to Audi. An S5 Audi. You cannot do better. Go look at what Audis are available in that price range compared to the BMWs. Again, supply and demand, popularity, no question. Audi S5, what do you think, guys?
I'd say buy a 640D.
Straight away.
quite
Don't
like
even say Audi.
Because you know the problem with the 6 Series? It does suffer from horrendous resale value.
Which is good for you.
It's
When
good
buy
for
it,
you,
good for you.
and you will find one in this sort of price range. The 640D is a good, reliable 3-liter diesel engine and strong. Look, all of these cars, the maintenance costs, if you've had a Hyundai,
Crazy.
and like you said in your mail to us, never gave you any trouble, start saving some money. Because the cars that you're looking at,
We're talking German stuff here.
Yeah.
No more Korean stuff.
they are expensive to maintain. Simple things like brakes are more expensive, 5 times the price of that of your Hyundai. If you want to have it serviced, it's a lot more expensive. If you need to buy tires, tires, 10 grand a tire, depending on which one you're buying. So those things are expensive.
You're buying Formula 1 tires for sure.
I mean, you don't even have to go into the big stuff. Just the fuel alone is going to cost you.
So the thing with the 428 though is basically it's a 2-liter petrol engine. It's got more than enough power, and there's lots of them around. It is It does have issues, timing chain issues. It has turbocharger issues and lots of other issues that go with it.
And if he's going from a Veloster to a BMW 428, it's also going to have driver issues.
Yeah. So, I mean, you go to 435, same thing. All of them. You must understand these cars love maintenance. And remember that the sort of person who buys a BMW, you know, it's like Seki.
Of course.
Drive like a chop, you know?
Of course.
But on that point, if you're looking for bang for your buck, so the best looks and which car's been driven the least hard, it's going to be that 640 diesel.
Yeah.
You don't buy a diesel to hammer it.
No.
A 428i is designed to be hammered.
hammered.
A 435 is designed, when I say designed to be hammered, it's the kind of car that you want to drive
The
hard.
target market hammers it. Where the 640D is the kind of guy that should I buy a 6 Series BM or a Volvo? I'm not too sure. So
If you're lucky looking in a mirror at the moment.
6 Series is, I think, is a great option because you get a lot of car for that, and the engine is more reliable than all the other cars.
And like you guys mentioned earlier, the resale on this car, he'll get such good bang for his buck.
It does this. It goes
It's
plump,
taken its hiding
and then it
already.
just
Taking the
levels-
hiding already, yeah.
Levels out, exactly that.
Or you can take Mike's bad advice and go and look at an Audi S5.
Oh,
Okay, we're going to move on before
Can we just move on
he
before
punches
Mike?
me.
Yeah.
See, he's starting to flare up his wrist.
It is. No, we like to take the mickey out of Mike and his love for Audis. Adrian, the owner of a small electrical business, drives a reliable Isuzu KB280. He's seeking a more practical commercial vehicle for local work, and he's got a budget of 200,000 Rand. He's particularly interested in the Suzuki Eeco, and he's considering also the NP200, a second-hand VW Caddy, and the Fiat Fiorino. He appreciates any advice on the best options available. Mike, I'm going to go to you with this one. There's only one year, I think.
Absolutely. Keep your Isuzu, and I say it respectfully. Call it Noah. Anything that he goes to from Noah, that has been tried and tested, comfortable. I mean, that Isuzu 280.
But maybe it's Frotnan, he needs a new car. So let's sell him a new car.
A new Isuzu 280.
Yeah, the problem is it's most probably his budget. To find an Isuzu, good Isuzu Bakkie for 200,000 Rand, when
He's
you
not gonna
buy a Suzuki Eeco,
Brand new.
the panel van
But
Eeco.
how will that Suzuki, and again, I'm honest with you, I've not driven
You don't
it,
know how it
but
lasts.
you'd have to assume that it's relatively soft. It's going to be weak. It's going to be pup. It's going to be just horrible to drive compared to that Isuzu, which is a
Contrary
very good car.
to what Mike has just said, part of that might be true, that it's a bit soft. But everyone I've spoken to who's purchased one,
They rate it.
they're rating it. They're rating, someone's moved from a H1, Hyundai H1, to a Suzuki Eeco.
That's
Does his
impressive.
business out there. He says the best vehicle.
Because that Hyundai H1 is proper. So if that is the case. That's why I said to you respectfully, I haven't driven it. So between Noah and a Suzuki, what are you going with?
No, I think the Eeco, I agree with Sagi.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
value for money, it's perfect for your business.
Brand new, you're getting
Brand new, you're getting
Yeah.
brand new.
with warranty. The thing it's quite a spacious vehicle inside. Now you're an electrician, so you know you can go for more expensive VW Caddies, Fiat Fiorinos, which are a problem for getting spares for. You're going to be out on the road all day. You don't want 200 grand buys you one that's done well over 100,000 Ks, no warranty, nothing. So the Eeco for me is the right thing. The NP200 is a high risk thing. You don't want them to steal it with all
And
your
you still
tools.
got
in
to
the back.
put canopy on it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say.
And you still, like you say, Tsepo, you're going to put canopy on. So the panel van is a great option. You can lock it up. You can tint all the windows black so that you can't see inside. And I think it'll be a good value for money option. Go and drive it though, because you may find that it's too small for you in terms of putting your stuff in it, or it just doesn't have enough power because
Oh,
it's
it's a
only a
little bit tinny.
1.2.
You might find it a little bit tinny as compared to the Isuzu
Yeah.
KB280.
But
if you're looking for bang for your buck, I think the Eeco.
If you're doing a lot of highway driving, you don't want it. But if you're in and about town, then it's fine.
yeah, but I
also,
think
where
he
are
does
you
say-
based? The beautiful thing with the Suzuki, their dealer network.
Yeah,
This
lots
is what impresses me so much about Suzuki. The Fiat, their dealer network is
Non-existent.
non-existent, 100%.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, he does say long distance travel and heavy loading is not necessary.
Yeah.
So
Good
then-
choice.
Then the Eeco will be a.
See, because if he did say heavy choice, heavy lifting, and you would go with the NP200 easily.
Or he must just keep his 280.
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
Mike
Noah.
said.
Keep Noah. One of the two.
Okay, we'll be taking a short break, but when we return, we explore low theft risk vehicles that fit comfortably within a budget of 2.8 million rand.
And we compare Bakkies perfect for traveling and agricultural use. Welcome back to Buyer's Guide. Aubrey has a budget of 2.8 million rand and he's looking for a petrol only or a fully electric vehicle that he can use for the daily run around with his 6-year-old. He's considering options from Renault, BMW, Nissan, Honda, Mitsubishi and Volvo. The vehicle should have a low theft risk and be able to handle rough roads without being diesel powered. He's not open to any Chinese vehicles. I don't think you can get many for 2.8 million rand. And he says he wants no CVT or DSG gearboxes, which is cool.
What
He's
you
not gonna
mean
get that in
is
there.
he can get many Chinese vehicles for
that
2.8
price.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to suggest he buys a 27 Cherry Tiggo 4s. That'll hear. Mike, 2.8 million is a fat, hefty budget. He's given us a bunch of cars here which don't even apply.
Absolutely. So the cars that he's talking about respectfully are not for off-roads. I'm going to make this the easiest answer. Adam, you tell him which Volvo to go for. You're a huge Volvo fan. I'm a huge Volvo fan.
buy an
XC60, XC60, XC90,
Yeah.
problem solved. Off-road, comfortable, every single thing, and you'll get a bit of change.
But you shouldn't buy an
Although
electric
maybe you could get a
vehicle,
quote from me for 2.8 million on his Volvo.
Run
Should you
around.
buy a XC90 electric?
No, I can get the hybrid.
Can get the hybrid.
Yeah, well, they don't make an XC90 hybrid in electric.
Electric.
It's an EX90 that's coming later
Yeah.
on. Yeah, there's a new EX90.
But you agree that he should be going for a Volvo in this
without a
category?
doubt.
Yeah, he
Without a
didn't
doubt.
want. He wanted low theft risk. There you go, low theft. You want petrol version? You can get it in petrol version. I don't know why he wouldn't want a diesel version. I think the best
The
diesels
D5,
are the
yeah.
big stonking diesels. If I had 2.8 million bucks, I would go along to the Range Rover and say, "Please, can I have a Range Rover? Here's my 2.8 million bucks," and off you go. You're going to get something that is absolutely phenomenal for that kind of money. Or if you want to be a little bit sensible about it, go buy a Land Cruiser. Buy the Land Cruiser.
Yes.
You drive it for the next 25 years. Electric cars, Segi and I will say, don't bother. We don't live in that world where they work. If you want to really lose money, why don't you take your money, throw it out the window, because that's how much your electric car will depreciate
worth.
as you're going along.
And if you could avoid going off-road, something like the Audi e-tron,
Yeah.
a car that is 3 million rand new, second-hand, 1 million
easily.
rand.
Yeah, there you
If
go.
you're looking for exceptional value, as long as you're not looking to take your e-tron off-road,
Yeah, well, most
not
of
ideal.
the cars don't want to go off-road.
I think you raised an interesting option because you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, if I was this fine gentleman, Aubrey, I would actually just go for the Range Rover Sport specific model, the P510E, the hybrid. I mean, phenomenal performance, easily enjoyable off-road, and it gives you the quality and luxury that money can only buy. And
So you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting a diesel engine, and that one's got a petrol engine, if I remember
yes,
correctly.
yes, it does.
Yeah.
The petrol engine with the hybrid technology. So a little bit of both. You don't have to worry about the charging your car. And
Yeah, he
stuff.
doesn't have to take his I was just going to say, he doesn't have to tow his generator with him
Yeah.
wherever he goes.
But if you are looking to spend your budget, so he's spoken about a high budget, and he's an exceptional budget, and you're looking to get that best bang for your buck, without a doubt, that Range Rover looks like a 3 million rand car.
Yeah.
It's premium, it's the latest shape, it's the latest tech, great car, or
And he
the
can go
Volvo.
off-road and the ride is phenomenal.
And he has massage
That's-
seats. Now, that's what you call a distinguished ride.
If you have 2.8 million rand, you want massage seats.
And finally, Orcheng would like to know which of the two cars is a better buy for traveling, camping, and farm use. The 2021 Toyota Hilux 2.4 GD6. Yeah, extra cab Raider with approximately 200,000 kilometers just running, and the 2024 Mahindra pickup 2.2 CRDE single cab S4 with only about 1,000 kilometers on the clock. I know what I'm going to go for, gentlemen. But Mike, you want the Mahindra, right? It's only got 1,000 kilometers.
Well, think about this as an incredible feather in both caps.
Yeah.
You've got a Toyota with 200,000 kilos, and you've got a Mahindra, and the gentleman's comparing both of them. Me personally, honestly, flip a coin, because a Toyota with 200,000 kilos
He's
will
just
give you
running-
another 300,000
Yes.
kilos.
Easily.
Excellent car, and ultimately a better product than the Mahindra, and the Mahindra is a good product. However, if you want new, can you buy a Mahindra with your eyes closed today?
Yeah.
Your feeling on Mahindra today?
So my problem with Mahindra is parts availability is always an issue. But if you're buying it brand new, you're going to get all that stuff under warranty and that from Mahindra. But more importantly, Tsepo, you tell us. What do you
You know, I think he can even go a step further. If he's looking at a Mahindra, he can always look at the double cab variant.
Yeah.
You know, the M-Hawk Scorpio, it's the perfectly kitted car, plus it comes already looking like it's about to go camping.
Yeah.
You know?
So,
You know, or when he's bought his Mahindra and it's in the shop and they can't get spares, you can just go out and buy the Toyota with 300,000 Ks.
So let me guess which one you're going for.
Yeah.
The
Without a
200,000
doubt.
Toyota.
Hey?
Look, the Toyota's a great option, and it is very good. A great vehicle. There's no disputing that. But when you're comparing it to literally a brand new Mahindra, and I agree with you, Mike, they're not that bad. They aren't that bad. The only thing you've got to consider is if you're going to use it for agricultural use, that means you're on a farm somewhere. So where is your nearest Mahindra dealer? Do you have one? I know there's a lot of Mahindra dealers that are based around the small towns that like to,
Particularly in the northwest now.
support the community in terms of that. So if you've got a Mahindra dealer near you, not a problem. You've got to decide if you want something that's totally and utterly proven, the best backup of any manufacturer, the best resale value, and the most proven reliability, or you want to take a chance on something that you're not too sure if it's going to last. The Toyota will be a lot more comfortable for your long distance driving, but it'll work exceptionally well in your farm environment.
I've never heard you say it is an awesome, good vehicle. You guys said it's not that bad.
It's not that
bad.
But it's not that good.
Yes. Thank
Well, there
you,
you go.
Tepo. You know, it's not that bad.
What do you think
but
of
my
this gentleman as a boyfriend? Well, he's not that bad.
Yeah.
Something you don't want to say to your wife.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
So what's your opinion on the Mahindra?
You see, he posed two options here. My thing is safety, number one.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the chances of them actually stealing or hijacking your vehicle? I mean, unfortunately, we live in a country where double cab, single cab bakkies are being stolen left and right.
Oh, we can't even spell law in this country. Yeah.
Correct.
Bear that in mind.
Yes.
Now you've got a Toyota GD6 and you're always thinking, I'm already paying a lot for my insurance and my tracker as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they charge you an arm and a leg.
Or two trackers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One hidden one and one for them to
And
find.
both of them won't help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
so
Yeah, neither
I think
will
the
help.
choices are,
those you make some very good points there. Those are the things that you have to weigh up.
you have to. I
But
mean,
then you
'cause
should
now-
just buy the Mahindra. It's not bad. It's not bad, but he should
So
go
says that.
spend his. But he should go spend his hard-earned cash on the Mahindra.
You know, plus there's so many different bakkies in the market now.
Yeah.
You know, you've got
Maybe you
so
should
many
maybe look at a
bakkies.
P series.
Yeah, or an LDV. You know.
But
Yeah,
let's go one step further, and whether it be for this question or any question that gets asked, a vehicle with 200,000 kilos, the first thing that goes through your mind is, what kind of trouble will it give you? Toyota, we know. Tick that box, not going to give you trouble.
Unlikely to. Yes.
However, a car with 200,000 kilos will have that worn feel. It can be the steering wheel. It can be the... Correct. A beautiful new Mahindra is going to look brand new, 1,000 kilometers. That Toyota, while not going to give you any trouble, taking into account the theft risk, all the challenges, go with
So you must probably
Mahindra.
find your Toyota will do 400,000 Ks.
mechanically.
Yeah.
No issue.
But so will your Mahindra do 200,000 Ks. So you're only getting that extra 200,000 Ks on each vehicle.
Correct.
So you most probably unlikely to get problems with the Mahindra for the first 200,000 Ks. Maybe after that there may be issues. But when you get to 400,000 Ks on the Hilux, you're going to have problems. Things
No,
are gonna
you're
go.
not.
So it's
You're
much
going to get to 1 million Ks.
Okay, we've
first.
run out of time. I'm going to stop the argument here. And just like that, unfortunately, we have come to the end of another episode. Micah, Tsepo, thank you very much for joining us.
you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
all your great advice, and thanks for putting Segi in his place.
I don't know about great advice. Knock a Toyota. It can't be great advice. Until next time, remember, people, keep it safe on the roads. Thank you very much.